Hey, we're back, my peoples. It's the HEARTcast here. Mr. Smith, your host. Mr. Price is here. He's doing the sound, the cheeky check 1 2s.
You can't hear me as well.
You can't, but we've got a special guest here. Now, guys, listen. You know, the HEARTcast, people listen and they are inspired. They want to share a message during this time. And we had somebody reach out, a famous person, right? Like I told you guys, we're paparazzi's following us. So we had this email, and I'm like, oh my gosh, this is from a really important person. And so we just have to have him on. And that person is
Mr. Hamilton.
Wow. I mean, you knew it, right? You felt it. You felt the awesomeness. And, you know, he just wanted to come and share some thoughts on teamwork during this time. One of our letters in our heart, we're trying to foster that community that shows that the hard work, the excellence, the attitude, respect, and teamwork. And so he's here. And we thank you for joining us.
Yeah, so I'm glad to be here. This is an exciting opportunity for me to talk to you guys about teamwork. And I've been a coach for 30 plus years, roughly, of 2 different team sports, volleyball and softball. And I've noticed over the years that the best teams that we've accumulated, that have done the best throughout the seasons, have been the teams that work well together.
So it wasn't talent or anything. It was more cohesiveness together?
Absolutely. I mean, we've had some talented players come through Tulare Union. Some are still playing professional sports. But as far as the best teams, they were surrounded by the players that work the best together.
So that one quality would be the teamwork.
Teamwork, absolutely.
Okay. Well, what do you think? I mean, why is that? That would be my question.
I think there's a comfort level in teamwork when players trust each other, when even in the classroom when you're working with others and you're comfortable with the person next to you, you can open up, be more honest. You can say, hey, I don't really get how to do this. Can you help me? You work better together. I mean, think about, the 3 of us are married and our best partner is our spouse. My wife and I work so well together. Yeah. Did we always do that when we were younger? We made lots of mistakes, but we learned to be teammates on everything.
Yeah, because things are easier when people are pushing together instead of against each other, right?
Absolutely.
And so like in a team setting where if you're going to fight, a lot of times there's a lot of bickering and there can be people butting heads with different opinions. But when they're all pushing the same way, some pretty amazing things can happen.
It's pretty hard to beat a team that works well together.
Yeah.
It's very hard to defeat.
Do you have a quote for us? I want to hear some. He came with some quotes. He said these are profound, so I want to hear some of those.
Well, first of all, I'm a math teacher. You guys know that. So John C. Maxwell said collaboration is multiplication. I thought that was a really good quote.
That's actually pretty good. If you guys don't understand that, right? So I'm in English now, right? Math and English collaborating. Ooh, he says it, good. And we're gonna deep dive it, right? And critical think it. And collaboration is what?
Multiplication.
So working together will make things happen in a more abundant way.
Ooh, I like that. Abundancy.
I like it.
Okay. Isaac Newton, you guys have heard of him. He did some laws or something. I'm not sure. I'm not in science. But
apples, right, or something?
Something about apples. If you've seen further than others, if I have seen further than others, it is by standing on the shoulder of giants.
Ooh, I like it. So help.
Yeah.
Needing help to see. And this all ties in, guys, right? We're all, at this point, we can think we're alone sometimes when we're in our rooms by ourselves. We haven't left the house in a couple of weeks. You don't see the great, vast team that you have standing behind you, right?
Excellent. I saw this one from a guy named Manuel Corazari. He said something that it might even sound a little political, but I don't think it is. It says, you've never heard the phrase, divided we stand.
It's true. Because you can't stand divided. Well, that's not political at all. Now, It comes from a political nature, united,
I think so.
But it's not at all, because when you're separate from everybody, there's not many things there to help you out. I like it.
I've got a few others here. There's one from Andrew Carnegie. Teamwork, the fuel that allows common people to attain uncommon results.
I like it. And you don't have to be somebody great and mighty to achieve greatness, right?
Absolutely not.
Yep.
Hey, there's a guy named George Herman Ruth. As a baseball player, do you happen to know who that is?
He's isn't there like a candy bar named after him?
Yeah.
Babe Ruth.
Oh yeah, not Twix. Yeah, you're
But
right.
a
Baby
little
Ruth,
side
Baby.
note on this one though, real quick. I went to Vegas a couple of weeks back, and I got to see a signed baseball and baseball bat by him. So I looked at my wife and said, "Honey, we got to have this. I mean, this will look great in the house." So I asked the guy. I said, "How much?" $140,000, and I said, "Never mind."
Ooh.
She goes, "You know what? We'll get you a fake one or something somewhere."
Did they take payments?
No, he wasn't.
Refinance your
Yeah.
house. It's a good
So, Babe Ruth, or George Herman Ruth, said, "It is hard to beat a person who never gives up."
time. That's a good one for our kids.
That's a good one for right now.
I agree.
Because grade-wise and just participation-wise, it would seem like a lot of kids are not giving their best effort. And I see it in my classroom,
I've seen that in my classroom.
you know, and so if that's a good one. That's a really good one for right now.
Yeah, I've seen some students this year turn the corner, and I think, being isolated and being in your homes, not being at school has been tough for everyone. It's been tough for me.
Yeah.
But I've also seen kids turn the corner and say, hey, we can do this, and they're starting to talk more in my classes. We're doing some breakout rooms for my classes as far as working together and doing some problems, and I see kids sharing their screens with each other and talking. It's amazing.
that's
Those
pretty
kids
good.
are thriving right now.
Yeah, and and I fully believe that if life is kind of what you make it at times, and if you think everything sucks and everything's dumb, then everything is going to, right? If you
Absolutely.
hate school, then school's going to be boring for you. You're not going to like it.
Perspective is everything.
Exactly. But if you look at everything and saying, you know what, I'm going to give my best, and I'm going to have fun with it, because life you only get one time.
Yeah.
So one time through, and so it's a good perspective.
I've got a couple more here. There's one from Michael Jordan. Said, if you think and achieve as a team, the individual accolades will take care of themselves. Talent wins games, but teamwork and intelligence win championships.
Now, I've been into plenty of debates about the Bulls and Jordan, which is the GOAT. Sorry,
course he is.
there's no question about that.
There's-
But without Pippen, without Rodman, without Ainge,
Yeah?
would he have won?
Who's the guy with the big glasses? Horace Grant?
Horace.
Don't forget about Horace Grant.
Would he have won all those rings?
Probably not.
I don't think so. Because you do need people around you to help. I mean, like you said, we've all got to be pushing in the same direction to get some results, right? And they were.
Absolutely. Got two more for you here. Vince Lombardi, arguably one of the greatest coaches that ever walked the earth. Individual commitment to a group effort, that is what makes teamwork, a company work, a society work, and a civilization work.
Ooh. So even within a school setting, right? Teamwork, and it
Absolutely.
works. Civilization, society.
I always tell my students that you're not going to be dumber from working together. I mean,
Yeah.
I suppose it's possible, but
I guess it depends on who your partner is.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding, joking.
I've never seen it happen. I've always seen people be smarter and learn more by working together.
Yeah.
And here's the last one from Vince Lombardi again. The harder you work, the harder it is to surrender, the harder it is to give up.
Yeah. Because you're invested.
Yeah.
When you put all that effort into something, you want to see it through, and you're going to work harder for it, right, to achieve it.
Yeah, and I notice when students are working in teams and they're working together and they're working on a tough problem, they tend to work harder at it because they don't want to give up on each other. They
Yeah.
want to support each other.
Yeah, and there is something to be in there for each other, right? And that's that team atmosphere and that team chemistry. You're going to be there for each other.
Yeah, I agree.
Good. Hey, you got any last words to share before we end this up?
How about a quote from Hamilton?
Ooh.
Not the show.
Not the
From
show?
Mr.
Oh,
From
okay.
Mr.
Well,
Hamilton. Well, you did catch me off guard here, but
that's okay. That's what we do. We're candid here.
There is no I in the word team, right? That's a
Good one. That's a good
Teamwork.
one. Teamwork makes the dream work.
Teamwork makes the dream work.
Hey, thanks again for joining us, Mr. Hamilton. We truly do appreciate it, sharing those words of wisdom with us and talking to the kids. It is an awesome.
I just want to say I miss all you guys. I can't wait to see you back in school.
Oh, I second that. Hey, thanks again for joining us, guys. Make sure to hit that like and subscribe. See you next time.